Hello, my name is Mason Davis, and I am Director of Customer Growth at GoFundMe. So I ended up working with Justin very early in my tech sales career. I had just made the transition over from door to door sales into technology and had the fortune of working closely with Justin at the company I got on board with. So before working with Justin, in my sales career, I had just turned a corner from in-person sales to software sales. And I knew that was where the future was going to be. This was back in 2013, 2014, and there was a lot of promise there, but unfortunately for me, all of my experience and skills have been very interpersonal. And so making the transition to the inside sales grind environment of, a tech startup and entry level sales position was really difficult for me. But working with Justin was such a positive and uplifting experience. I was in a really tough spot trying to hit my numbers and find my way in the tech sales world. And so getting to know Justin and the wealth of experience that he'd already had in the space and the success that he'd had was phenomenal for me. And so when we engaged in a coaching capacity, he was really able to sit me down and not just show me the fundamentals and the blocking and tackling and say, go get them, but really take the time to put together a plan and to understand the details of how we were going to get where we needed to go in order to crush the numbers and be successful, and how to make sure we do it in a way that was sustainable. And so we really put together that plan. And I think working with Justin was amazing because he's got such a direct communication style and he's so naturally empathetic that you'll get to the heart of the issue pretty quickly. But once you're there, you're able to really collaborate together and find a path forward and kind of make a plan that makes sense to you. And then there's the level of accountability that he brings, which I haven't seen from any other coach. And that just comes from him caring a ton about his people and knowing the importance of doing the small things day in and day out. And so that was huge for me. And then as we started to work the plan, as the plan started to work, he's there to help with a lot of the finer skills, whether that's overcoming objections, talk tracks, how you handle your value propositions, or even just writing great prospecting emails. There's a lot of things that you can tune a little bit to make you a lot more effective at your job. And when you combine that with a well executed plan and a lot of accountability, I mean, the sky's the limit for any salesperson. And so that was definitely what Justin brought to the table for me. So since starting to work with Justin as a fledgling rep there, getting into software, it has absolutely catapulted my career. I became a top individual contributor. I was at President's Club, smashed my OTE. I think it was at like 124% of quota, sustained that for several years as an individual contributor. And then fortunately for me, Justin is really a partner that can grow with you in your career. I mean, he's led and built from the ground up phenomenal sales organizations. And so, as I was at the crossroads of, do I continue as an individual contributor and work up the enterprise route, or do I go into direct management? He was absolutely someone that I could lean on there in those decisions, and then continue to give me amazing coaching and great advice as I continue to advance my career. And so I became a sales leader on the front lines. I actually built what was the company's best performing team for 2 years in a row. We absolutely destroyed it. President's Club was like our team meeting. And then from there, I actually went into directorship. And he was still able to really help guide me with a lot of his leadership philosophy and how he thinks about building, hiring, training, onboarding. And so I was able to take over a team of what was about 10 people and about a $3 million organization. And currently we're a team of 25 people, and we've got our eyes on a little over 10 million this year. And we've seen 100% plus year over year growth. And so it's been phenomenal to work with Justin, and really been such a boon in my career. I cannot recommend highly enough working with Justin. It's absolutely been the best investment of time, effort, money that I've made in my career. And the good thing about sales is the rewards can be exponential. And so, yeah, this is, I would make this bet 10 times out of 10.